Well, we got a hurricane coming. Never fails. We didn't have any earlier because of the Sahara dust storm. That dust blows in the atmosphere. It holds down the hurricanes for some reason. But we got one coming now. And I hope I'm still gonna be here. By the time you see this video, it'll be gone. And the European model has it hitting us. The American model has it going westerly. If it goes westerly, no biggie. If it dead ends right into us, I'm gonna have to pull the boat out and everything. And this place is just starting to dry up from all the rain. And then this week, it's supposed to rain like hell again. Well, here we go, baby. I've got like 24 hours tops to finish this place and get ready for this storm. Plus the boat. Gotta get it out. I don't know what to do. It's just never enough time. Alright, so the hurricane's been here and gone. Lake is way over full. See how high up the water is there. Now I've already done probably 50 friggin' videos since day one when I started over here. I'm prepping. And then I'm gonna hook up my little inverter, so I got TV up here. This place, like I said, a disaster, absolute disaster. I just got this floor put in last week, and you know, I had to get everything ready, put my trolling motor batteries in for my battery bank, fired up my generator, made sure that was working. You know, the bad thing about that generator is it'll kill your ass. You know, the carbon monoxide. Cleaned out my water tank so I had fresh water for showers and stuff. Put the pump back in. Everything was working, or I had to get it working, so to speak. And pile all this crap up. My biggest fear was these trees. If they came down, boom, they're going to hit this thing. So what I was going to do was move it right here. Then it started getting more and more scarier as time went on.
Attention, this is an evacuation announcement from Orange County Fire Rescue and Orange County Sheriff's Office. Hurricane Ian is expected to impact this area with high winds and heavy rain. An evacuation of all mobile homes is recommended. Residents of mobile homes should relocate to a hardened structure or an evacuation shelter. The closest shelter to this location is Apopka High School. Opening today at 8 a.m. The shelter will house general population and is pet friendly. During the storm, we will not be able to help you. Your safety is our top priority. Residents should relocate no later than 2 p.m. today.
Wow. Well, they're just recommending that everybody leave, especially in mobile homes. I don't know. If I'm going to get out of here, now's the time. Oh boy, there goes another knot in my stomach. And I've got it all on video, and I've got a little bit of it edited together. But I'm like, you know, I'm about sick of watching rain and wind videos, and you know, the TV, they just nonstop. So at the last minute, I decided to back up in there. And I'm like, man, I'll be sandwiched in. And I'll be so protected, you know, RVs all around me, unless one of them blew and slammed into me. But I just figured I'd be better down there than up here, or right here, you know. So I just pulled the van and the boat up on this side and backed in down there. So anyway, the point I was trying to make was I don't think I'm going to put all that video up. You know, it was just, there's a what happened to Mike's grill that was supposed to go to the metal guy, but he was out of town. Those two grills. Anyway, you know, it was just getting everything prepped. I gotta get all this stuff, whatever I can, in the shed and pray that no freaking tree falls on my shed. Boy, I almost forgot. Get my chainsaw, baby. I don't know if you ever saw this. 25 bucks. Thrift store. Brand spanking new. Then the night the storm came through, 60 plus mile an hour gusts. Wow, I just woke up. It's 1:37. Oh man, I told somebody, I said, I'm so tired I'll end up sleeping through this whole thing. And it was spooky and, you know, a little scary in there, I'll be honest with you. So it's like 4 in the morning now. I just fallen back to sleep. Man, it's coming through. Sounded like something either hit my roof or maybe blew my TV antenna off. And thank God that I squeezed in between those trailers, because that thing will rock.
Behind that
so,
until 4:45. So just another.
Here's the plan, Stan.
Think about sheltering in your home and away from windows.
If it gets bad, and I need to get out from under these trees, I'm gonna back in right there. I'm not going up on the hill. I'll put the van and the boat up here. I'm just gonna back in, have her move her truck. I'm gonna back right on in, and then I'll be right in the middle of everybody. And that might protect me from getting blown over. You know, without any stabilizers or levelers on it, you know, it's just sitting on its shocks, and it'll rock, man. And it did a little rocking in there, but hardly anything. I mean, I get that much of a rock just from the afternoon storms. That's what it was similar to. It was like the longest afternoon storm that ever came through. Let me dump this garbage. So like I was saying, you know, there was a lot to watch, but there really wasn't. You know, what would have been cool was every time I shot some video, wow, look at that, I didn't see that yesterday. Didn't even hurt that little old building. That thing's been there since the 50s. Wow. Wow. But what I was saying was, what would have been cool is after every time I did a little segment, you know, the prep, the night of the storm, the next morning of the storm. Wow. Yeah, this baby's rocking. Oof. That's the thing about this crap coming in at night, man. You just so much more scarier, you know. Just weird. There goes the emergency flood warning again. Yeah, I just hope my shed's all right. And then the waiting part got, you know, just sitting there waiting for the rain to stop and everything to, you know, start turning back to normal. Alright, wait till the sun come up and rain stop. See what's going on out there. Now I can see in there the branch on the ground goes up over my plants. That would have been cool to just upload it, you know, upload the videos in sequence instead of trying to edit one video. So I'm gonna end up with, like, you know, a 2-hour video to tell the whole story, if not more than 2 hours. Man, look at this place. This freaking boat is at. Huh. So there you see it. I'm gonna pull up here a little bit. I'm not going all the way around. I don't know why he's parking way over here. His truck will... See the dock over there? How high the water is? His truck will make it around there. I guess you can't see the friggin' road. He texted me, he says, the water going down? I said, no. I said, you know, I think it's gonna go up before it goes down. They kept sending out those emergency flash flood warnings, which this wasn't no flash flood. Wow, look at that. Those two paddle boats are gone. And then that other guy's aluminum boat over at that other dock, it's about half sunk. I think that's a shot of it right there. But yeah, those two paddle boats that were in there just laying in the grass are gone. I don't know if they came and picked them up or what. He might as well just pull all the way up to his damn house instead of parking there. But that's probably about as far as it's going to come up. Then down the street that goes along the lake, it's called Lakeview Drive. You get down there at the very end of the lake in the corner and it turns. Man, it was all the way up on the street, like a foot deep yesterday. So it's probably the same like this today. Boy, he's in there. You go fishing right off your porch. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't leave the boat down here because it was a rush against time was the biggest problem through the whole ordeal. Mike the mechanic, he's a truck driver now. He came into town and the deal was he bought the trailer across the street from me and asked me to help move and get everything done. And that took 2 days. So that put me behind schedule on my place. Oh, you know what else while I'm here? Let me cut that down. Boat cover off. That was part of the story also, the boat cover. I'll get to that in a minute. So like I was saying, it was a big race against time. And the plan was to get the boat out and take it down to the storage unit. But the storage unit is a disaster. You've probably seen it in the videos. I mean, it would have taken me 3 hours plus. And as it was, it took me 14 hours that day to get everything squared away. I'm dying. Oh man, I'm almost there. A few more plants. Do something with this crap. Put some water in my tank. And I'm almost there. I don't even know how long I was out there the first day. So I just brought the boat here. So Corey's gonna take the boat to the ramp for me and save me a walk from all the way over there. Such a pain in the butt. And parked it up there. And the thing with the cover, it had already had, you know, a couple of tears in it. Had a little bit of dry rot in a few spots. And I brought it up and I told a couple of people, I said, this thing's going to shred with the wind. Well, it's the first time I've ever strapped this thing down. I got a funny feeling this thing's going to get shredded. I'll tie it up like this, but what the hell, right? Always get another one. Well, lo and behold, man, I mean, throughout the first half of the evening, it didn't get touched. I mean, it wasn't even flapping in the wind. All right, watch this. How can this be possible? See the boat cover? It's not even moving. Look at the tree up there. Look at the rain going by. So the night of the storm, I was so exhausted, I drank a couple beers, and boom, man, I was out like a light by 10 o'clock. People were texting me, are you all right? Are you all right? And I woke up at like 1:30. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? It's 1:30. My sister was texting me. She was still awake. Janice over here texted me. She was still awake. Well, my sister's still awake. Janice is still awake. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Look at this girl on the news. There's no wind where she's at. Where the hell is she at? It's 60-mile-an-hour winds out there, and she's just standing there. So I opened up the curtains, and I said, wonder what's going on with the boat cover. And I mean, the wind was howling. We're at 60-mile-an-hour gusts at this point. Yeah, the boat cover got a little shredded. I figured it would. It already had a couple of rips in it. And inside one of these things, I don't know if you've ever been in one, just any kind of hard rain, you can't even hear the TV. You know, it's so loud in there. Yes, it is brutal. I mean, it was so loud it woke me up. I want to go back to sleep. So, I said, I got an idea. I said, let me turn the headlights on and flash them across the street, see if I could see anything. My biggest fear was the shed getting smashed. So I just thought of something cool, might be cool. Just flip on the old headlights and take a look over there and see if I can see anything. Yeah, there's limbs. Crap everywhere. It looks like something hanging from the tree, or is that a shadow? I don't know. I can't believe that tree. Those limbs are so long, stretching out horizontally. Can't believe nothing has come down yet. Nothing big, I mean. Something's hanging there, I could see it. Well, luckily it didn't, and here comes somebody. And I ain't pulling off the road. So, anyway, morning. That's my new neighbor, Veronica. She bought the big place right there. She's cool. Anyway, I've only talked to her a couple times. She's pretty new around here. So she's thrilled to death. Everybody's thrilled to death. Nobody, you know, everybody that lives here is like, thank God, could have been 10 times worse. And that's what I keep saying about Irma. With Irma, there was just more devastation. Trees and you know, fences and telephone poles. And with this thing, there wasn't that much. This thing brought the water. Irma, we didn't get the water, you know. And with Irma, I think I'm gonna pull in up here instead of the driveway. With Irma, we got hit with both sides of the hurricane. You know, you get hit with the dirty side, and then as it goes by, you get hit with the backside wind. So like the wind comes in from the east, then as it passes, it hits you from the west. So I think that's what caused more devastation than this thing. This thing just moved so slow, and it was just non-stop rain and wind, rain and wind, rain and wind. Anyway, I had to get to work up here, and I couldn't see over here. It was so dark, but I could see that tree limb flailing in the wind. I thought it was hanging, you know, but it turned out to be a big limb. So I'm gonna go cut that baby up first. So I think it pretty much told the story. There's not, like I said, there's not really a whole lot to watch, but more wind and rain. You know, me looking out the window. Actually, there was more video of me on the computer tracking this thing the right way. You know, the news was saying one thing, but the right way was a little different. There's a website I use called windy.com.
Team for everything.
Well, it looks like the European model did it again. Right exactly the track, right exactly where the eye still is. Thursday, 2 a.m. Boom, right on the money. And man, it tells you everything, you know, what to expect, the wind speeds, which direction, and so I spent more time on that and following this thing. Even my sister was like, hey, it's going to be 100 mile an hour wind gusts. I said, not here. It's going to be like in the 60s. And that's exactly what happened. 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts, which, you know, thank God it wasn't for 24-hour period, you know. It built up to that and then it went back down. That's why we did so good. But that's the plan. Hopefully I won't have to leave, but if I gotta back up, no problemo. Even if we still have electricity, no sweat. I've got batteries, I've got generator, no problem. I can put my router in the shed, run off my Wi-Fi, so I'll have internet. I've got local TV from the antenna up there, running off the inverter. And I got some beer, baby. I'm sick to my stomach, I'll be honest with you. Nobody's leaving. Nobody wants to leave. They do not want to leave their personal possessions without knowing what's happening. It's just crazy, you know. Kind of like the captain goes down with the ship. Well, I got the RV over here in the lot, and I almost made a run for it after that dang fire truck came through. I was like, ah. But I'm gonna ride it out. If I have to get the hell out of here, I'll jump in the van. Mentally, physically worn out, man. The past few days, just unbelievable. Ten more hours of this crap. Hard to believe.
Days ahead. We just have to get through today. These next
so he just said the rain is going to continue until about 3 a.m. tomorrow. So 24 hours of rain. I think 12 hours on the wind. I mean, when it comes through here real hard, man, you want to hit the floor. You're like, ah, you know, lay down, take cover. nasty. Yeah, it's still howling. There's still wind gusts of 50 miles an hour. Well, so far so good. I'm still alive. Big old branch. I'm gonna head over there. Screw the rain. All right, let's make a run for it. Oh man, freaking wind. I don't know. Man, this wind. I'm gonna run over here, make sure my breaker is off. But there's water up there, and there's plugs all over the floor. The shed's probably all water in it. Yeah, don't want to get zapped. That big branch fell from up there last night. I couldn't see it. So yeah, that puppy fell, hit the grill. Ooh, I stepped in a big mud hole. You see the water's up all the way up the road. When them limbs fall, it's like a guillotine, man. It'll cut your head off before you know it. It looks kind of calm. Let's run over there real quick. Yeah, I told everybody, I said this thing's gonna get shredded. Well, the bilge pump's been working. Stupid me. Shred, baby, shred. Damn, it was all cleaned out too. I'm gonna probably leave it out for a while and put the bottom paint on it. Yeah, I think you can see the water up there, how high it is. Damn, every time I come out here. See it? Alright. Man, every time I go outside, I get chased back in with these wind gusts. They're still reporting 60 mile an hour wind gusts. But I just heard from Corey. Hold on, I ran in 3 times. I just heard from Corey that both the entrances are blocked off from fallen trees. I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, my camera's on zoom-a-rooney. Oh, man. Every time I go out there, I needed to check something and turn off the water. And whoosh, the oak tree behind me just starts, man, it's like it's coming down, run. Pain in the ass. Anyway, I can't believe this old rickety smoker grill hasn't budged. And that piece of junk put a hole in the side of my freaking smacker. You see I cut off my my thing. I said I better leave a little flap for flying debris. Oh man, I think my water's almost heated up for a hot shower.